Yay. Can't wait. Can't wait. I am here, you guys. Hello, Valerie Walton with ValerieWalton.com. Here I am coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. And today we're going to talk about how to create a funnel with ease. We're going to use the MLSP Funnelizer today. And this is great for non-techie business owners like myself. So if that is you, welcome. Welcome to your breakthrough. Okay. Let me double check and make sure the sound is on. Okay. Before we get into anything else. Okay. Okay, perfect. I just needed to double check. All right, so that's there. And you know what I'm getting ready to do. If you've been watching me for a while now, you know that anytime I'm live, I need just a moment to grab all the information that you're going to need to follow along with me live. And while I'm doing that, I would love for you to share with me where you're tuning in from, when you're tuning in. If you're live, hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. And let me know where you are and how you found me. Okay. So I'm going to grab this info right now. Copy, paste, all that kind of stuff. Get into the edit portion here. Cool. And then I can just copy and paste it. So we'll be cool and ready to go. I'll grab this from my previous channel content because I'm on this is actually a series. So I finished the first half of the series just yesterday. And the first half was showing you how you can use funnels to grow your business that are already done for you. And you can get access to this if you have a membership into MLSP. So you definitely want to make sure that you do that. If you don't know what that is, if you don't know nothing about MLSP, you ain't got no membership. Oh, child, you need to click that description box. Okay. Click it now and let's get moving. You know what I'm saying? Because it is definitely a benefit to you. Okay. Grabbing that and we should be good to go. For these last couple seconds that you're here waiting for me, just make sure that you have gone ahead and subscribe to my channel and also click the bell so that you get notifications anytime I'm live or anytime that I upload. Boom, there we go. Okay, now everything should be updated and you should be able to see the information. Okay. Let's do this inside the Funnelizer. So today, I'm just going to give you a tour around the Funnelizer, let you get a feel for what's back there and what you need to start setting up first. And then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll have some fun actually creating a funnel in just 5 minutes or less. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. Now, again, I got to say, when I first looked at the Funnelizer, being non-technical, I looked and I said, what the hell is this? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know where to begin. And I actually had someone from within the MLSP community just show me a couple of things. And within minutes, child, you couldn't tell me nothing. I just thought I was tech city, okay? Because it was so simple. And that is one tip that I want to give you. If you're not very technical and you find that you get easily overwhelmed with things, please save this video and watch it as many times as you need. You will probably not maybe, no, you're probably going to need to watch this more than once. Okay, so I'm putting it out there for you right now that you need to have a little patience with yourself because you're learning something new. Okay, and I got to say that coming from me, if you could really see how non-techie I am, you'd be like, oh yeah, she knows what she's talking about. So I went from, kind of stumbling around a little bit back here in the Funnelizer to now I can create a funnel in about 5 minutes. And I want to help you get there. So instead of you having to wait for someone in the community to, volunteer to help you, I'm already doing that part. And as a matter of fact, I'm showing you, I have such a strong belief that MLSP can help you build your business that I'm showing you how to do this now before you even grab the membership. That's how confident I am. I've been here 5 years as a member, as well as an affiliate. And I can tell you, I'm not going nowhere. Okay. Everything that I need is right here. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so I do need to open up my my MLSP account here. Okay, now I can share my screen. Perfect. Y'all know the deal. Y'all have probably seen this a gazillion, quadrillion times, child, because I'm so excited. And again, it's like, I don't mind showing you my back office. I know if you were to look up MLSP and visit other people's videos, sometimes they don't show you the back office. I don't mind showing it to you because I want you to start getting familiar with what you're going to see when you log in yourself after you get your own membership, right? So anyway, this is the home page. This is like a bulletin board for you to know what's going down and to be able to help you. So for example, tomorrow we have an amazing Wednesday webinar coming up, and we do these webinars every Wednesday, every single week. Okay, so every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't live in Standard Time, go Google it. Google is your friend. Okay, and you'll be able to know exactly what time that is for you. If for some reason it's in the middle of the night for you, that's okay. You can either stay up late or you can catch the replay, right? But you got to register. You got to register. And so this coming Wednesday, my bestie is hosting. It's not me this time, but it is a very dear friend of mine. She is my best friend, and her name is Lisa Torres. She has earned over $458,000 just in MLSP commissions alone. And mind you, she has other streams of income, worked in various businesses, and been able to crush it every single time wherever she goes. I was in a company with her that we did together where I saw a $43,000 check for 1 month's worth of work. $43,000 check. It was ridiculous. Okay, so that was pretty cool. So if she can do that, imagine what she's going to teach you tomorrow night. And again, if you happen to catch this and you're not watching me live right now, or you catch me after Wednesday, the 15th of September, 2021, ask me about it anyway, because I most likely can get you the replay to this. So I don't want you to feel discouraged and be like, dang, I missed it. Maybe not. I can get you access. And even if for some reason the replay is no longer available, which is highly unlikely, but if it's not available, I will probably be able to find something for you to help you to grow, because that's what I'm here for. I just want to see you grow. Okay, I don't care whether I make money off of it or not. I don't care. I just want to see you grow. Like, I hate seeing people struggling when they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up about that. I need to add that in the description, the Wednesday webinar. So just a heads up, you will definitely learn a lot from that. Okay. All right, cool. And, you know, if you were just on my newsletter, you wouldn't miss any of this stuff anyway. All right. Oh, I'm doing this all wrong. Perfect. There, now that's saved too. Ba-bam. Okay, so moving on. Everything get updated? Perfect. Okay, so moving on. Now I can show you inside of here. Share my screen. Bam. So where we're going to go today, oh my gosh, you may have guessed it. This is my website's tab. Isn't this tab alone a gold mine? Like, hello. We've talked about the affiliate strategies, which teaches you how to use this My Website tab and use all of these done for you campaigns. But now we're about to do it ourselves and go into Funnelizer. So I do like that about MLSP. It provides you with a way to, even if you don't have the skill down yet, that there are things that are done for you already. So you can start getting leads and sales now. And then as you're building your skill set from learning inside of our training tab, then you can start creating some of your own stuff if you like. Now, if you come into the community and you already have some level of skill and you're ready to rock and you're branding yourself already, fine. You can just jump right into some of this stuff. We split up everything into phases of business growth. Most folks are in phase one. We never leave phase one. We may then add on phase 2 and 3 and 4. So phase 1 is your social media networking and prospecting. This is networking and prospecting. This is the way that you get out here on social media and you start organically growing your following, growing your audience, growing your list. Then the next one is branding yourself and branded content creation. Then we move on to phase 3, where we go a little bit deeper into that and starting to create some of your own, not just content, not just social media posts, but creating your own content in terms of courses and programs. And then we go all the way when we get to phase 4, which is the ads. And notice ads are last. So if people are telling you you should get started with ads, big mistake. Ads is a skill set that you need to have. And it comes after you've developed some foundational skills first. Okay. So anyway, let's go into Funnelizer. So when you do that, you'll see, right, you have to watch the videos first. Watch the Funnelizer training. Now, I have done that, but isn't it good to know that you are not alone? Isn't it good to know that you don't have to go back here and try to figure all of this out yourself? This is detailed step-by-step instruction and direction on how to use the Funnelizer training. You watch it on your own time. You can watch it over and over again to make sure that you really get it. And then you can jump right in and get started with Funnelizer. So I'm going to launch it. And here we go. Now, I've got quite a lot of funnels, some of which I'm going to need to delete. But these are my active funnels. And then I also have drafts down at the bottom. Okay, so I'm just kind of giving you a tour here. I have the premium membership. So with the premium membership, I can have up to 200 total funnels. 100 of them can be active at any given time. Now, as you can see, I'm up to 92, but I would say a good 10 to 15 of those 92 funnels is really just me creating some kind of a sample funnel to show people how it works, and I never deleted it. So mind you, I've been a member of MLSP for 5 years, and I've never gotten up to 100 funnels. You're probably not going to need a whole 100 funnels. Okay. But just kind of letting you know that you get access to a lot in the premium membership. All right. So let's start at the top. So you got Funnelizer here. This is actually clickable and it'll always take you back to this particular page that you see here. And then as we move over to the right inside the menu bar, let me move myself out of the way. You'll see settings, you'll see my account, and then you'll see MLSP support. So if you have a question or you're having some difficulty, you can contact them, okay? But don't contact them about, hey, how do I use Funnelizer? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. And don't tell them that I sent you to them asking that kind of crazy question. You're going to go watch the training first, right? And then if we got questions, we're going to ask support, right? So anyway, with the settings, and I think this is clickable too. So I don't know, does it take you right back to MLSP? Yeah, it'll take you right back into your account. Okay, cool. So let's start with settings. So you have domains, you have integration, you have media, and you have IP filters. I already told you that I am not technical. So we're barely going to skim over IP filters and domains. Child, I don't know what the heck. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. So, and I set this up a long time ago and I did have some help with this part, but just know that you already have, you start off with a domain for your funnels anyway, right? So you're going to have a link already for any funnel that you make here. It's just if you want to customize your domain, you can, and you can do it for up to 5. So if you can see for mine, I've got this original one. This is the one that was given to me, the gopages.co. And then I added on challenge group newsletter offer and success, and they were validated and stuff. So if you want to know how to do this, how do you set up some additional domains, then you would click domain setup instructions. If you need further assistance, you can always reach out to MLSP support. But honestly, that would be a great time for you to post your question in our Facebook group that is for VIP members only. So if you're a paid member, you are VIP, okay? And that includes if you have a trial. So get your buns in there, ask your questions, okay? And as you can see, I told y'all, I did this a long time ago, back in 2018, and it was a while before I even started using the Funnelizer. You see that? So, I mean, come on. You don't have to be, you don't have to start from the very beginning with this, because I came into MLSP in the spring of 2016. So you see, it was over a year before I actually started using this stuff, and I was able to get leads, get sales. So do you have to have a funnel to make money online? No, you could leverage somebody else's funnel, or you could simply have conversations with people and close them right there on the spot. Okay, I teach you how to do all of that, but you got to be on my newsletter to learn it. Okay. All right. So, oh, and the newsletter link is in the description box. Okay. So there you go there. What else did I want to say about this? I guess that's it. Okay. So that's the domains. Then you have integrations. So again, to set this up, this is in the training. It is featured in the training. So you can add on integrations like your autoresponder. MLSP will automatically be connected to all of your funnels, and MLSP will send out follow-up emails on your behalf. And then you can also add on Zoom. Okay. Oh, that is something I forgot to mention. Let me go back for a second. So with your domains, you can have up to 5 if you have a premium membership. Okay. If you've got pro, I think it's 3. And if you've got basic, I think it's 1. But don't quote me on that. I'm not for sure, but I can go back and check. Okay. So that was it on that. So yeah, with the integrations, you could add on Aweber, you can add on MLSP, or you can add on Zoom. Now, here's what else is cool about being a member of MLSP. If you are a member, Zoom gives you a huge discount on their highest package, which saves you hundreds of dollars. Okay. So if you want to be able to use Zoom to do like webinars and stuff, or even to live stream it later on down the line, then you totally can. And because you're an MLSP member, you get a super huge discount. And then you can go ahead and attach Zoom to your Funnelizer. Now, if you don't take advantage of that huge offer, that, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you didn't, yes, you could still use Zoom to connect here. Okay. Yeah. Is that it for that? Yeah. Okay. You're going to see just how cool the integrations are. Just watch when we get into that. Then you have media. Media, you are allowed to add images for your funnels. You are also allowed to add videos for your funnels, whether the video is coming from YouTube or if you uploaded it into your MLSP account inside of the hosted media that you get access to. Remember yesterday I said, who needs Vimeo? You've got MLSP hosted media. So when I tell you everything that you need is here, it truly is. Now, again, in the very beginning, I was scared. To be honest with you, I was scared to use hosted media. I didn't know how to use it. And it was all because I didn't watch the training. And so in the beginning, I would upload a video here on YouTube, make it unlisted, and then put it here so that I could place it into my funnel. One thing that I'm not that big of a fan of, though, is when I use a YouTube video in my funnel, when the video's done, then it's got all these recommended videos for you to watch next. Now, I know there's some kind of techie secret stub, I guess you would say, that you can add on to your link to make sure that it just stops and doesn't show that. But I can't remember how to do it. And I don't know if that works on all devices, and it's just a mess. So I would rather use MLSP's hosted media, since I know for sure that it is designed to work together with Funnelizer. Can you still use YouTube? Absolutely. Can you use Vimeo? Absolutely. If you already have that stuff and you're comfortable with that, that's fine. But I'm just saying, why pay for Vimeo? Why pay for some other hosted media when you already have it as a part of your membership? Why would you then volunteer to pay even more money for the exact same thing? You get me? So yeah. And then right here, I would click add a video. Okay. I would title it whatever I want. And then I would click here to upload it from wherever. And again, it tells you, for example, if it was YouTube, it would be youtube.com, da, 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 da. So you want to make sure that you go grab the correct link to put in there. And then when you're done, you click save video. Same thing for images, right? I would just click add new image. I would give it a title first. I'd give it a name first. And then I would choose the file from my computer. Just know that the maximum image file size allowed is 512 KB. And then I would click upload the image. There are times I do have to say that you may want to play around with the size and even the shape of your image to make sure it looks the way that you want to look on Funnelizer. So just a heads up there. And then finally, we've got the IP filters. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this. So let me stop for a second, because I know the whole IP thing is like really, you know, ding, 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 ding. Oh, look at that. I don't even have, oh, child, you can see my, oh, wait, no, it's showing my current IP address. I don't think I'm gonna put that on a public video. But what it says, right, and you can follow along with me. If you have an MLSP account and you're in Funnelizer, you would know where I am. So when you click on my IP filters, you'll see that it says manual IP filters, 0 out of 10, your IP filters, 0 out of 10, and then it'll have number, IP address, and then it'll say you have no IP filters defined yet. If for some reason your IP filters don't say 0 out of 10, maybe it says 0 out of 5 or something like that, it could be because you don't have a premium membership, but I'm not sure about that. Then over to the right, there is a light gray box that says, what is it all about? My IP filters allows you to determine, my IP filters allows you to define multiple IP filters. Every IP address that match any IP filter won't be included in your funnel statistics. The amount of IP filters you can create is defined by the subscription plan that you use. Then it'll tell you what your current IP address is. Then there is a glossary there for you. So you're good to go with that. And again, you'll want to go into the training so that you'll know how all of that works. Okay. So now that we're done with that, I can go back to sharing my screen. And now we can go to the My Account section. So in the My Account section, oh, well, I guess I can't really show you that either, but you'll see that there are your account settings, your plan limits, and then if you want to log out of Funnelizer, you can. So let me stop sharing before I go and give all the business away by mistake. The account name, oh yeah, I need to change it to my married name. Yeah, so you guys can see this. Okay, so what I did, I went to my account, I clicked account settings, and that's what this looks like here. I've got Lewis. I need to change it to Walton now that I'm married. Save those changes, boo. All right. And then let me stop sharing again so I can go and check the next page. The plan limits. Oh, yeah, you can see this too. This is fine. So with the plan limits, and again, I went to my account, went to plan limits, and it shows you maximum amount. I told you guys, you can have 100 active, 200 total. Maximum amount of variations is 5. Active variations per funnel is 4. And if you don't understand any of this stuff, you're probably not going to need to, because you're probably not going to use those types of features anyway. Support dynamic variables and stuff, child. I don't know. I don't know. Maximum number of creative videos is 250. That's more videos than funnels. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, if you wanted to have a video on the opt-in page and a video on the thank you page, like you could totally do that. You'd have more than enough space for that. I mean, gosh, that's amazing, right? And then finally you could log out, and then there's MLSP support there. Okay. So that's where all of that stuff is there. Now let's go back to the home page, which is this. So you'll be able to see how many total funnels you have, how many out of those are active, how many are just drafts, and how many did you archive. Okay. Now let's talk about creating a funnel. Right here, this bright green button in the top right corner, create funnel, that's what you're going to click. And when you do, and you don't have any domains, any additional domains set up, you're going to see the .gopages.co. You're going to see that. It's going to be your username, .gopages.co, and you will need to name your funnel, right? So let's call this Fun with Funnels YouTube training. Because that's what we're doing it for today. And if you did do that part where you added in additional domains, then you can select them from here. But for most of us, it'll just have the one. Okay. Now you need to enter a funnel slug. That simply means that this, out of all the funnels that you've made with the .gopages.co, which one is this? So we could just call it funnel and be fine. Okay. Now you notice you have options. You can create a new funnel, which is typically what you're going to do. You can duplicate an existing funnel. So if you have a funnel that you've made already and you love the format of it, and all you want to do is just change maybe the video and the button, right? Because you're offering something different, then you can do that. You can duplicate an existing funnel. When you click this, it's going to show you all the funnels that you've done, and you can choose from one of these. Okay. And again, you probably won't go crazy like I did and make all these funnels. All right. Now, another option is for you to create a funnel from a token. Woo! Let me tell you about this. Okay. Child, let me get this mic up close. Child, you ready to hear this? Child, let me. Okay. So MLSP has tokens. So what this is like, it's more than just a template. In terms of like, you're going to see there are templates for each page. This is a template for an entirely done funnel, right? So you'll take the whole thing and you can use that and change it up for yourself. So MLSP does give you some funnel tokens that you can use to create a funnel based on something they've already created. And then you can just go in and just change a couple of things here and there, and bam, you're done. Okay, are you following me on that so far? I hope so. Okay, if you have any questions, post. I'm lost about the funnel token. Just tell me, I've got a question about the funnel token. I don't understand. And I'll go back and I'll answer. Okay, so again, and when you do that, they will give you variation sharing token. It's a code that you'll put in here, and then you'll be able to do it. You can also create a funnel, right? Let's say you're in network marketing, you have a team. You could possibly create a funnel, because I've done this before, where you can then create a funnel token and you can give that to your team. And then they can go in and create a funnel for themselves based on what you created for them and customize it a little bit, right? Make a few changes themselves. Of course, they would have to have access to Funnelizer and be members of MLSP too. But why wouldn't you want that? If you're learning a lot and building a skill set that is helping you make money in your network marketing company, thanks to MLSP, why would you not want to show your team so that you can easily duplicate? And you don't even have to be there for that, right? You know what I mean? Okay. So anyway, you would have that. So like I said, we're going to just create a new one, and then we're going to click create my funnel. All right. Now, excuse me. Now, here we are. This is one of my favorite places to be. here are all of the different, what do you call I just went out of my head, child. This is why you can't go live. These are all of the templates for different pages. Oh my God, the word was right there in my face. Use a template. Here are all the templates. So you could use one of these, or you could click the drop down. Do you specifically want opt-in pages, or are you looking for thank you pages, sales pages, webinar registration pages that you can attach to Zoom, miscellaneous, and then even the homepage hubs? So let me take the time to take you through each one of these, okay? An opt-in page, also known as a landing page, right? Or a capture page. This is a page, this is typically the first page of your funnel. This is where your audience, your lead is going to opt in, meaning they're going to enter their name and their email minimum. They may possibly even add in their telephone number, okay? So that's why it's called an opt-in page. They're gonna opt in. It's called a landing page because when you give them the link and they click it, this is where they're gonna land. Boom, right there on that page, okay? And then also called, what is it? An opt-in page, a landing page. What else did I say it is? I forgot. What else is it? Opt-in page, landing page, or something else. But anyway, now you know why it's called that. Okay, they're going to enter their information. Oh, capture page, because you're going to capture their information, right? You're going to capture their name and email and put it onto your list. Jesus. Woo, I need a nap, child. I need a nap. Okay, so then you have your thank you pages, also known as bridge pages, okay, or even confirmation pages, okay? So when it comes to these, this is typically some page after the opt-in. It could be the very next page, page 2, or a third, a fourth, fifth page, however many pages you want to have in your funnel. I typically like to keep it simple and just have 2 pages in my funnel. It's possible you could have maybe 3. I wouldn't really go past 3, but it depends on what type of funnel you're trying to create. Anyway, the thank you page does exactly that. It thanks them for opting in and lets them know what the next steps are, okay? It's also called a bridge page because it's bridging the gap between the opt-in page and the offer. Your bridge page sometimes may even have an upsell involved in there somewhere, or an order bump. Well, opt-in, I'm sorry, an upsell. The order bump is typically, let me think about it. Yeah, your order bump is typically on an order page, which now brings me to the sales page. Your sales page typically shows what it is that you're offering, and it shows how much it is, right? It shows whether or not there's a discount. It gives the person information as to exactly what they're going to get. Sometimes you may even have testimonials on there, and possibly an order bump, okay? So difference between an upsell and an order bump is the upsell is more like, oh, by the way, since you're about to buy this anyway, would you also like this to go with it at a discounted price? Your order bump is right there on the sales page. It does the same thing, but it's placed in different places. So your order bump is like, hey, if you, while you're getting this, if you get this as well, you'll get it discounted, right? Or you get this added on for free as a bonus or whatever. So that's your sales page. Now your webinar registration page, this is obviously different from a sales page, right? Or even a sales funnel. If you create a webinar funnel, you're just going to have really 2 things. The opt-in page, which is where they register. And that's why we called it distinctly a registration page. This is what they're going to see. They're going to opt in order to register for the webinar. Okay. And then you have your miscellaneous pages. You can use these for whatever purpose you want, aside from opting in. And then finally, the homepage hubs. I may have to do an entire series just on the homepage hubs, child, because what we did is we tried to make it simpler for home business owners. And let me stop sharing for a sec so we can chat. Okay. So for many years, we've been told you need a website, you need a website, you need a website, you need a blog, you know, you need to be able to have a hub, a home base for people to be able to find you, since you're branding yourself, right? You're not branding your company, your network marketing company, you're branding yourself, right? And then you point people to the network marketing company if it's a good fit, right? So with that being said, with you branding yourself, do you need a hub? Do you need a place where people can find you that you own? Oh, absolutely. But do you need a full-on website? Do you need a blog? No, not these days. No, right? I mean, blogs and vlogs and all that, I mean, to a certain extent is played out. But then again, depending on how you look at it, sure, you should do it. Now, if that's not your strength, though, if you are not somebody who is great with creative writing and copywriting, then you probably don't want to go and create an entire blog and then have to place the responsibility and the pressure on yourself to now blog regularly. Ouch, right? So no, you won't need to do that. So what you can do instead, right? Because a website is a site that you visit that has multiple pages within that website. So notice you go to a website and it's got a menu bar. Well, each page in the menu is a web page, right? And you'll go and visit whichever web page you click on. Do you need a bunch of web pages all together, collected together to make a website? No, especially if you're just getting started. And if you think that you do, more than likely what's going to happen is you're going to stop doing the income producing activities. And the next thing you know, you're focused on, oh my God, I got to get somebody to design a site for me, or I've got to go and design a site for myself. I'm going to need a home page, an about me page. I'm going to need a products page. Child, I'm going to need everything. Oh Lord, this is going to take me forever. And I have to get this done before I go out there and start making money. No, 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 don't do that to yourself. Why am I saying this? Why am I so adamant about it? You guessed it. That's what I did in the very beginning. In the very beginning, I said, nope, first I got to learn everything there is to know inside of MLSP, child. That got tired real fast. Then I said, no, I can't just be on one platform. I know they told me to start on one platform and master it, but I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and make my blog so I can be everywhere all the time. I'm going to multiply my efforts. No, what that really does is divide your efforts among 5 different things, and it spreads you too thin. And so if you are not just a lover of writing all the time, you probably don't want to start creating a blog. Think about your strengths and choose a marketing strategy that fits that. Okay. So what the homepage hub is it's a way for you to have a one-page site that has all that information that you want a person to see. Okay. So you'll get a chance to see that a little bit more in depth in just a moment. We even have our own version of Linktree. Child, when I told you MLSP has everything, I was not joking. So this is really cool, and I can't wait to show it to you. All right. Hello, hello. Sunny, you are late, or am I late seeing this? Thank you. Lead capture page. Yes, thank you. My darling husband, always here to help me out. I appreciate it because I don't be knowing stuff. Okay, so moving on. Let me get back to share my screen with you. I love looking at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna show you why. All right, so like I said, if we were to look at all templates, this is what you would see. Okay, all of these. How could you not create an amazing, powerful funnel? Hello, okay, cool stuff here. So now let's go into the different categories. We've got the opt-in pages, and the majority of these are opt-in pages. So you might be looking like, I didn't see anything change. We have a lot of different kinds. We've got the background image already done for you, and there's the opt-in. So you can see that up close. Right? Very simple. This one only asks for the email address, but you can change them up, and I'll show you how to do that tomorrow. Okay. bullet points, a challenge. How many of you have been looking around on Facebook and you've seen people doing Facebook challenges, and maybe you've thought about doing your own challenge? Child, not only do we have a funnel for it for you, but it's already filled in. What? Look at this. Look at this. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show y'all this. Shh, don't tell them I told you. Okay. Okay. So you can put your logo up here. You have free 5-day Facebook challenge, whatever your challenge is going to be. This particular one is for lead generation. Now, this is in Latin, just to show you that there is subtext, a subtitle you can put here. Here's what you're going to learn. And look, day 1 through 5 is already written here for you, where you could show people how to generate leads online. And see, if you spend any amount of time here inside of MLSP, you're going to know how to do all of this so that you can show people how to do it. You're going to show them, you're going to be able to show them how to declare your vision and your personal growth plan. You're going to know the principles of build, engage, sell. If you've been watching me any amount of time, you've been picking up on that with what I teach. You can define your target market and where to find them. You can learn how and why to start creating valuable content that serves the audience. And you can even show them how to grow their audience so that they have people to talk to and sell their stuff to. And then there's even the ability for you to put a countdown little timer there. You can put the date here. You can add a video if you like. If you don't want the video there, you can put a picture instead. And if you don't want the picture or the video, you take the whole thing out. What? I know, right? And y'all like that, don't you? I know you like it. I know you know. Okay. So then we have free giveaway opt-ins, free reports, a pop-up. And I was telling you, we have our own version of Linktree, right? We have the Google Map. Look, let me show you this. I love that. This is one of my favorites. I like the Google Maps opt-in because this little map in the back will show them the map of their location, what's local to them. Is that not cool or what? That is so cool. But yeah, you can customize this one. There is also, like I said, the Linktree one, right? Looks just like Linktree. And you can change the background. You can, of course, change the picture and the name. You can change the fonts. You can change the buttons, the color of the buttons, and of course, what they say. And you can even make the social media buttons clickable, change the copyright info, all of that great stuff. Now, here's something I haven't seen on Linktree. I don't know if they have it or not, but I don't use Linktree. So let me know in the comments if you happen to know. But there's also the ability with MLSP. Oops, I didn't mean to say use it. Okay. There's also an ability to put a video here. So here's something that I love. If you are someone that offers, you have a few things that you'd like to show your audience that all has to do with your pillar posts, your pillar content, has to do with your brand, then you could put all of those links here in a nice, neat way with up to 10 buttons. Like, it's ridiculous, right? And you'd put a welcome video here. Hey, you guys, it's Val Walton here. I'm going to show you how to do this, this, this. Bam, just click the link below. If you want this, click this link for that, right? You can do something really cool like that. Another thing you could do, think about this. Once a person has, you could actually use this as a bridge page. And once a person has logged in, you could use this as your thank you page / bridge page / confirmation page. It's the same thing. But you say, hey, glad you made it. This video would introduce them to maybe a list of trainings you have in a series like I'm doing. Hello, I'm giving myself ideas, right? And you can say, start with, step 1 or start with video number 1 and continue on at your own pace, yada, 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 right? That would be pretty cool to do. You could do something like that, or you could use it like traditional Linktree. Okay. Everybody knows about Linktree and knows what it is, right? If you don't, put in the comments. I'll be happy to break it down, but you can kind of see what it is here. There's an opt-in download, which includes a bonus. So for example, let's say that you wanted to give away, right? You're giving away an ebook. with the ebook, they get a chance to have a quick 30-minute phone consult with you or Zoom consult with you to get clear on their business, if that's something that you do, right? But let's say that you're giving away information about your product from your primary company, and you're just giving them like 3 tips on how to use essential oils or whatever, whatever you want. And it says, yes, give me my tips. And then it says, special bonus, have a quick 10-minute Zoom chat with me to help you determine what should be your new beauty regimen or your new health or fitness regimen, or all kinds of stuff. There's so many different ways that you can start using these. You know what I mean? And yes, you can change the background, you can change the colors, all that. And like I said, I'll show you all of that stuff starting tomorrow. Okay. So that's all the opt-in pages, including ones with video. Y'all know me. I love the video ones. Right? So I like this because I can put my video here. Plus, if I have a picture or want to put a picture of the offer that I'm giving them, then it's got the arrow there. Get your copy today. I can change that to say something else if I want, but they'll see me on the opt-in. I'm going to tell them, hey, put your info right here. Let's go. Let's get this free offer. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll do it, right? I can add on a countdown timer here as well, right? I can even tell them what they're going to learn from the offer that I give them, right? So let's say I'm giving them a course, which is what this mock-up picture is, right? And then you're going to learn this, bam. If I don't want to have this stuff here, I can take it out. If I want to, instead of give away a course, and instead I'm going to be giving away something else, and I just want them to follow the steps, then I can change this from what you'll learn to here's what to do next. And this will be step 1, step 2, step 3 instead of feature. All right. So I can change that kind of stuff up too. Here's another one that I love. I like this one and I use it often. Some of you found me with this. You can put a little video of yourself over here on the side, put the text here, bam, they enter their info. Now, after they've done that or below that, they will see testimonials. You can put video testimonials in here if you like, or y'all want a little bonus tip. You want a little golden nugget. Okay. You can grab a written testimonial from, say, Facebook or something like that. Grab the screenshot, and then instead of putting the video here, you put the image of that screenshot here so that you'd still be able to post testimonials, even though you don't have someone talking in a video, because the video spaces give you the option to put an image in instead. So screenshots are also great. If you are in a network marketing company and you are brand new and you don't have any results yet, start looking within the company's Facebook group to see who has gotten results. Take some screenshots of that and put it here as your testimonial. Hello. Invoice is on the way. All right. So anyway, all of that's there. And then, of course, you can also type in what people have to say. You can put their picture here if they've given you permission. You can go for that. Okay. So cool stuff. And this as seen on TV, links, logos. If you don't have that, you can take that out. Okay. So that's cool stuff too. Pretty darn cool. So those are your opt-in pages. Now, if you're looking at the thank you pages / bridge pages / confirmation pages, look at that. They all have the option for you to put a video there, which is great. I love to have video because I love to talk to you. And I want to make sure that you understand that you matter to me and that I'm taking the time to speak to you about, your decision and what's coming next for you. So I love these. This is a multi-step bridge page. This is the simpler version of that bridge page. This is one that includes a flash sale. So if you're only offering something for a very limited time, like 72 hours, you can use this one. This is a thank you page that has an upsell on it, right? So like I was saying, you say to the person, great, you're in, your training is on the way to your email inbox right now. So while you're waiting for that, check out this awesome thank you offer in the video below. They watch the video, you start telling them, hey, I've got this amazing training that normally I charge $97 for, but because you got access to my offer. I'm offering this for only 47, right? You can say something like that, right? Or you could say the regular price for this course that I have is $497. I was going to give you an action taker bonus of 97, but because not only did you take action, but you actually got a copy of that training I just sent you, I'm bringing it down to 47, but only here. You will not find this offer anywhere else. Yada, yada, yada. Something like that you could do. You can give details about your offer and all that kind of stuff. It's so cool. All right, so you could do something like that. And this is a thank you page for after they've registered for your webinar. Okay, so you have those. Sales pages, quite a few of these, many of which have a video. Again, if you don't want to do video in yours, you can take it out. If you're a little camera shy right now or don't know what to say and you're scared you can't finish your funnel till a video's up, no, you can take the video out. It doesn't have to be there. So this is a large course sales page, which kind of breaks down everything the person gets, all the modules, all the bonuses, all the stuff. So there's enough space there for you to put everything that you want to say. This is MLSP style challenge in the long form. This is the shortened form. So just in case you wanted to see that. This is typically the type of thing that you'd see if you wanted to join an MLSP challenge, right? So for example, hello, MLSP members that are watching me, y'all know the deal, right? Back me up on this. When you're giving away things like our generic lead generation campaigns for those different challenges that we have, the 5-day challenges, isn't this what it looks like, right? So now you can have something that is created very similar to what MLSP has. And why wouldn't you? Because MLSP's funnels are highly converting. Otherwise, they wouldn't use them, right? And so since they figured out a formula that works, now they're passing it on to you. Why not use it? Okay. Here's their MLSP style sales page right here. Okay. So typically what this looks like. Boom. Who the course is for, testimonials, the steps to take, like all of this stuff is here, and even a little bit about you, right? So that's pretty cool. A countdown. Y'all know I love those countdowns. So a little preview here, right? The picture, you can put a picture of your exciting product right there. Countdown timer would be there. Add the cart button, all that great stuff. And again, you can change the colors, change the background, all that kind of stuff too. You definitely want to have an income disclaimer up, FTC rules, you know. And even the if you wanted to do payment options, we provide you with a way to be able to do that with your audience, right? So maybe you offer something where it's monthly, and if they do annual, then you'll give them a discount for that. Maybe it's not a monthly versus annual thing. Maybe you want to do a 1-pay option on one side and a 2 or 3-pay option on the other side. You can totally do that too. That's up to you. Do whatever you want. Dang, I wish I'd have noticed this earlier. I wouldn't have had to get my husband to do it. I could have done this myself. But that's okay. Since he did it, I'm good. All right, let's work for me. Yay. Okay, so that, oh no, that's not it. I thought we were done. We're not done. Child, look. Before we move on, let's chat for a second. Okay, look. Come on now. I think you know what I'm about to say. With all of these valuable templates that you get, I mean, come on, just your monthly membership for access to MLSP is worth more than the Funnelizer, let alone all the other stuff that you get. Are you starting to see that? You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you're doing the $50 a month basic, the $119 a month for pro, or you're like me and you want it all and you're doing the premium for only $179. And remember, the premium membership used to be $299 and now it's just $179 with more stuff. For $179, that's less than $200 a month. I can tell you right now, my weekly booth rent for my suite that I had as a hairstylist was more than that. And that was just for me to have a suite. It didn't include all the other expenses that I had on a weekly and a monthly basis, right? So weekly, my booth rent was $250 a week, and that was cheap. It was $250 a week just to have a space to work in. My equipment though, well, I use the best. So like to get a whole set of those curling irons that you put in the stove, that was upwards of like $600. To have your hair dryer station, you're looking at maybe around $300 per dryer. And I had two. Like when you start adding up the cost of business and you realize everything you need is already right here inside of MLSP for only $179, not per week, per month. And you can use these tools and use this training to get you where you want to be in your business. So even if that means you want to hit 6 figures a year, right? To hit $100,000 a year, you need to be making $8,400 a month. To be able to only put in $179 a month and develop the skills and use the tools that can get you there. Oh, honey, that's a steal. And I'm hoping that you're starting to see that just out of the Funnelizer alone. And we're not even done looking at all the funnel templates and we're almost at time. I'd like to try to finish by 6. Okay. Child, look, I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay. So anyway, back to this. Let's look at the webinar registration pages. Okay. We just have a few here, because you won't need a lot of variety for a webinar registration page. So these 3 here, we're going to skip this one. These 3 here are the opt-in page, the registration page. This one, though, is a webinar replay page. And I love this because you can leverage what you're doing. So for example, let's say that you went and hosted a webinar, right? You did it on Zoom. Zoom recorded it for you and you have the recording saved. But you don't want to have to go live again for a while. And maybe, just maybe, there were some people who registered, but they didn't show up, right? Or maybe there were some people who didn't find out about the webinar until after you already did it. You can totally offer them a replay, okay? Now, what you would do first, though, what you're going to do first is have them opt in, because you got to build your list. You got to get people on that email list first. So when they click register me now, they'll have to put in their info, right? They can learn a little bit about you, the host. If you had a co-host or a special guest, you could also put them there. So that's pretty cool. And then once they enter their info, bam, it would go straight here to the next page, which would be the replay. And you could have them watch the replay on this page, right? You can totally do that. And then the offer that you had at the end of the webinar could be posted here. You can set it to a timer so that the button doesn't show up until a certain point of time that they've been watching the training. So that's cool too. And check this out. One thing that I like to do, here's another nugget, write it down, write it down. One thing that I like to do is I like to make sure people are giving me valid emails. So what I do all the time is once they put in their opt-in, on the next page, whatever the bridge page is going to be, I say, thank you. Congratulations, you're in. The info is being sent to your email. So if they gave me a bogus email, hey, that's where it's going. Too bad, so sad. So you better go back and put in your best email like I told you to in the first place, right? So they'll go back and put in the right email. This way I've got real emails on my list and emails that people actually open. So if I were to do it like that, watch this. The person would register. Then I would go back and use one of the thank you pages and let them know it's being delivered to their email. And when they open their email, I can put this in there, right? I can put a hyperlink and say, here is the replay. When they click those words, here is the replay, it'll take them to this page. So I could do that too. Oh my God. All right, so moving on from webinar registration, there are some miscellaneous pages here, like your privacy policy for your website or your homepage hub. Here's a one-time offer product that you can use if you wanted to, that kind of thing. Great as a bridge page. And then finally, the homepage hubs. Look, there's only 2, but they're so powerful. We don't really need any more. Watch this. Oh my God. So instead of you having to go and try to learn how to create a website or go and purchase, you know, GoDaddy site or what's some of the other ones? Name some of those other ones for me. I can't even think right now. Anyway, to have to go and purchase all that and then learn how to use it, blah, blah, blah. Child, use your time for money producing activities, okay? Use your time to go out here and mix and mingle and get social with people and close them into sales and signups. And just have the homepage hub for now, right? You can always get things designed later. And as a matter of fact, if you don't even feel tech savvy enough to do this, if you're a little nervous about doing this yourself, I've got a hookup for you. I can show you, right? I can hook you up with my techie husband to be able to create something like this for you. Okay, so it's just one page, simple, ready to go. And you can always go back and tweak it a little bit and update it whenever you want. Okay, so cool stuff. Anyway, moving on from that, but this is really cool. You can change the background and you have your name or your logo up there at the top. Put the information in, right? Put an offer, bam, right there in their face. Okay. And again, we like to encourage you to have people book sessions with you so that you can have the conversations. Conversation is the fastest path to cash. And so we want to help you to get that cash rolling in, right? So we'll have this as the default. Boom, get more leads, make more sales, grow your business. And if you wanted to, I believe you can make these clickable. You could have something like, excuse me, you could have a free download for them to grab real quick. You know, whatever it is that you specialize in, what is your brand? You start talking about that and the problem that it solves, or problems, right? And you list all the problems here, and you can change these little logo things and also the colors of them. And then bam, now you have the solution. The solution is me. The solution is not my products. The solution is not the company I'm a part of. The solution is me. And explain what you provide to them as a solution and how it benefits them. So we'll go over how you do stuff like that. There's some testimonials here. Are you ready to get started? They can join your free Facebook group. Or if you have a subscription to for them to check out your content, book that session again, right? A little bit about you there. Let's connect on Facebook, or let's connect on YouTube, or wherever you'd like for them to. Join your newsletter. You can put that there. Oh, and look at that, the latest from YouTube. So if you are like me and you love to do video marketing, you can put a video here and they can click the button to go to that. Quick tip, golden nugget, write it down. If you don't use YouTube like that or whatever, the latest from my Facebook lives, the latest from my Instagram reels, put whatever you want, right? And you might not be able to upload the video here. Take this off and just say, click here. And they'll click it and you can direct them straight to whatever it was that you wanted to show them. TikTok, like whatever, right? So that would be pretty cool. Looking for more? You could offer them all kinds of freebies, trainings, articles, all kinds of stuff. And if you are a member of MLSP, again, one of the reasons why you don't have to blog is because you could leverage MLSP's blog. And you could actually grab one of their articles, attach it to this button, because by this point, the person will have opted into something of yours on your list, right? They're on your list now. So you can have them click there to view the article, even if they haven't opted into anything yet. right? Because this is a homepage hub. You're going to treat this like this is your website. So when people come here to visit, even when they click there and go check out an MLSP article, remember that if you're an affiliate of the blog like I am, they're going to see your picture there. They're going to know to go back to you, right? So for example, let me just show you. Right? Let's say I wanted to show them an article about attraction marketing. And so when they click that button, what they would see is this one, right? How to get 3 to 5 sales a week with these 7 strategies, right? So when they look at this article, whoops, I'm going a little too fast. When they see this article, although I didn't write it myself, they will still see me as the person to contact, whether it's about MLSP or about this article in general or anything. They know that I'm the go-to person, right? So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's one of the homepage hubs. Here's the other. Boom. Hey, I'm me. I'm Val. Let's get your home business going. Let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Look at, right? And the more time you spend here inside of MLSP, the more you'll be able to have some offers that you can give out to people that you're leveraging from all the work that MLSP does for you. What are these offers for? To get more leads looking at you as the authority, as the expert, as the go-to person that they can trust for whatever niche you're in for your business. So this is not just a way for you to create a website, a web page for your for MLSP. It's not about MLSP. This is really about you. So you could make this homepage hub for you being a travel expert, right? You're a travel agent. You help people with travel tips. You help them book, all of that stuff. You can write those things down. We're just giving you something to go on as an example. So if you're not someone who teaches attraction marketing, then you're not going to put this here. Maybe you teach, maybe you are in a skincare and cosmetic business. Cool. Give them something away, like one of our done for you skincare secrets funnels. Put that here. Yes, give me free access. What is that going to do? It's not going to point them to MLSP. It's going to point them to you. And now when they get that great information that is of value to them, it's helped them out, they're going to be like, I really love Val because she gave me that information, right? And now they see you as a leader. They see you as an authority. They see you as somebody that they can trust, so that when you do have the next conversation with them and you offer them your products, they will buy. This is the point of having things like this. Okay. If you have a Facebook group for your, all of your customers, that would be great, right? If you have a newsletter, right, your email list, that you email certain tips only to your email list that you don't put out there in public on social media. Let people know that, right? I'm getting ready to do this amazing newsletter. Chat, you got to get on my newsletter. You're going to love it. I'm taking tips from Oprah, child. I'm about to blow it up in here. Okay. So things like this, they can connect with you, and it doesn't have to be Facebook. If you're always on Instagram, put a picture of yourself up here and say, connect on Instagram. You can change whatever you want. So don't allow this to make you feel like it's too rigid and you can't change stuff to fit who you are and what your brand is, right? Now, these also are changeable. Maybe you have your own challenge that you're doing or no challenge that you're doing. You can take them completely off, or you can offer one of MLSP's challenges or something like that if you like. If it doesn't fit with your brand and your niche right now, take them off and put something else there, or take them off completely, right? So all of this stuff is so freaking cool. Do you love it, or do you love it? Okay, so I have to, I wasn't expecting all this to take as long to just kind of introduce you to what this looks like. I do also need to, tomorrow we'll do this, but just to give you a preview of what we're going to go over. So once you're in it, right, let's say I wanted to use this homepage hub, we're going to have to give it a name, right? And let's just say it's homepage, right? Homepage. Okay. And then I would have to click save page and edit. And now I can go edit. So tomorrow I'm going to show you what all of these little editing features are and how you use them. Okay. Awesome. Let me just double check, make sure there aren't any questions or anything. He said I was late. Okay, I was late. Hey Antoinette, great to see you. Great to see you. No, I'm still live right now, but I'm getting ready to hop off. Yeah. So meet me back tomorrow where we'll go over all of the features to edit these funnels to make them look exactly the way that you'd like. And I wish I would have thought about this earlier. I would love to grab one of my subscribers out of the audience and work on creating a funnel with you. Maybe I'll do that sometime in the future. Perhaps maybe we'll do an exclusive workshop just for my subs. Who knows? Let's see what ends up happening. But I am looking to grow more on YouTube. So do your part. Share these videos out. You know people need them. And also make sure that you are subscribed and the bell is on so that you get the notifications. All right. Thanks again. Don't forget to check the description box for all of the details and all of the cool stuff that is upcoming so you stay in the know. And I will see you back here tomorrow, live at 5. Bye.